They've read a book and want to talk about it. It's the Izzie and Coco Book Review Show.
Welcome to Izzie's and Coco's Book Review Show. I am Izzie.
And I am Coco.
And today we are reviewing Blue Diablo by Ana Aguirre. Okay, so a quick summary of Blue Diablo by Ana Aguirre. The main character, her name is Corinne Solomon, and she has a special power where she can touch an object and know its past and its future. So she used to help track people, missing persons, and help with police cases. And her partner is Chance, which was also her boyfriend / lover. And the book starts with her starting anew. She's like hiding from him. She ran away from him because apparently it was dangerous. But he tracks her down, finds her. They're tracking down his mom. So of course she says yes. So this is the story of Corinne Solomon getting back into the game of tracking down missing people.
So now we're going to do the segment where we each decide if we would recommend this book to someone.
Yes. So let me go first because I want to say how I felt about the book before you changed my mind. So then you're gonna be like, you know what? You're right. So before you do that, I was disappointed. I did not like this book. I started on board. I wanted to love it because I love Ana Aguirre's Sarantha Jack's book series, which is like a sci-fi. Yeah, no, it's really good. She really develops the character. What I didn't feel committed to the storyline. I didn't love the romance, the love interest, the chemistry between them. I had a hard time finishing the book. I would not recommend it. I'm disappointed because I really like the author. I didn't hate it, but I was to a point that I could have easily dropped in the middle of the book being like, I don't need to keep reading this book. I'm not invested at all.
Oh my god, I agree. It never grabbed me. This book, I kept reading, and it actually repelled me a little bit.
Oh,
I was like,
sorry.
I'm reading, and the characters were flat.
Yeah.
You know, they were very one-sided. And the whole plot, like how it revolves and how it moves forward, it was just, like, come on. Like, the books we read, they have, like, fantastic plots, you know? Yeah. They're, like, unbelievable. So, you know, you have to make a leap to be on board with these type of books. But these were lame plot points. Yeah. So I couldn't get on board. Yeah. I wanted to know how you felt about the powers of the two characters in this book. Not even all the characters in this book.
There isn't even a point to have her have powers because she barely used them. Like, her powers never save them out of a situation.
She touches this object, it burns the crap out of her, first of all. And it's like, it's not helpful at all. I mean, like, yeah, the lady kept leaving them hints to track her, but
maybe it was just a tool for them to find ways to move along and be able to find her, because it was a lazy-ass story. They couldn't... Yeah. It's like there was no point in her having those powers. And I was disappointed because I love stories with superpowers and how they're kick-ass and it makes you different and it makes you special. But this character, that did not make her special. She's annoying. She's whiny. Yeah. It's like she can't make up her mind and she likes this guy or not.
Like, usually books like this where the main character has some, like, superpower or, like, she uses this power to be this independent woman and she fights, you know, for herself. But this lady was, like, cowering behind everyone.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I can't shoot, I can't build. I can just touch the subject. And just this one, because if it's metal, it burns a lot. It was, like, so ridiculous. How about her boyfriend's Chance power? If he thinks really hard, he gets really lucky. Oh, my God. That's so ridiculous. Yeah. And those are the most ridiculous powers. They're useless.
Powers? Yeah. The only time when I thought, okay, this book is getting somewhere, I might be on board, is when she meets the detective or the cop. What's his name? The one that's going to be her mentor. Salamandra.
Oh god, I don't remember that guy anymore.
Let's see. Let me see if I find it. His name Saldana. Okay.
What was his power? Oh, he was empathic.
Oh, he was an empath. Okay.
Empath.
I'm like, when he meets her and he kind of like, and I was like, I know who you are. There's a whole underground world where people like us exist, and I'm gonna help you be your mentor. And then I'm totally disappointed because the guy ends up being a flake as soon as like a lot of people die around Corinne. But it's obviously not her fault, and he just, like, gives up on her. Like,
No. Oh, my God, no, that reminds me. Forget that guy. Yeah, that was so stupid. How about, I give you a password to a forum? Supernatural people? How stupid is that? Come on. Oh, my God. And they're like, we're going to chat with this guy.
Yes!
Oh, my
the guy that lived, like, in England
and
or
he
something.
was stuck there. There was, like, some mystery why he was stuck
Yeah,
there. But he could, what was, when you project, what's that?
Astral
power?
projection, I think, kind of, like, he can get into their dreams or... Oh, my God, that was
like,
such a stretch, too.
Also, this guy from England, he goes in and surveys the building. Oh my God, no, wait. How about the enslaved sex slaves?
Wait.
That become zombies. It was insulting.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought it up because I had a big issue with that.
Like that.
Because that's driving the story. That ends up being the reason why the mom disappeared. And they were so lazy to not even go into the fact that there was like 40 slave people. And they come in and they set up a booby trap and it kills all of them. And that's all they mention about them.
Sex trafficking is like such a big issue. And this book treats it like whatever. They never talk about trying to solve the issue or no, that even doesn't cross their mind.
That pissed me off.
They die. I was upset when the bomb went off and all those women in the cage, like animals, died. But that wasn't enough. The author goes and makes them zombies, and then they just shoot the crap out of them until they're just little wiggling bits of flesh.
Oh.
How messed up is that?
And
the
lazy.
Superpowers are so lame, right?
Yes.
The plot is so lame, but then, she goes overboard into the other direction in terms of the action, and it's like, this book is just ridiculous. It is like,
I was like
unbearable.
Oh, if this had happened earlier, I was like, no, but it's towards the end. You're already finishing this book, and it was really lazy. It's like not going into the storyline of these girls or trying to save them, or
right, and they just kind of mention sex trafficking, and she finds out where it happens, and like it's just like a side thing that has nothing to do with anything really.
What did you think about the Kel guy, which is the psycho killer that Chance and Corinne had put away? They had with witness and be able to find him. Yes, they sent him to jail.
The Godson guy.
Yes, and then he shows up and he's the one that saves their asses. That apparently he is Godson.
He's the hand of God. Oh my God! Oh my God! This blew me away. I was like, there's like this black cloud that like almost froze her to death, and then this guy
raised up like
jail. You know, it's like, oh my God! I can't get it out. I'm so frustrated with this book. It's ridiculous. This guy he's the hand of God, so like he can fight all the bad guys and win. So what is the point of Chance with his luck and this lady with her object power? Like, there's no point. You know, it's like, oh my God, it's so frustrating.
Yeah, and how about the talking, he wasn't talking, but the talking chihuahua, that one bark yes, two barks no?
Actually,
I know.
I actually like that. That's one of the few things I liked about the book. Actually, one redeeming quality that I liked about the book, the relationship between what was her name, Eva?
Oh, the Hispanic couple?
The Hispanic couple.
Yes.
I thought that was like a cute relationship. That
it's sweet and respected. Like it's
like she was a strong woman, and it was like like an equal marriage. They were on equal footing.
It was nice, but however, those characters
didn't do anything.
They didn't do anything. It
They
was
didn't
really weird.
add
They
anything.
the storyline, and then they end up frozen or in a coma.
Oh my god, this book is just all over the place. Adding so many things that don't add anything to the actual book or the plot or anything. It's just like all over the place.
And what about the guy who took over her pawn shop? They were like making a big deal about him.
Oh my god, and they never went back. We don't know. Oh my goodness.
He probably just handed the keys back to the pawn shop.
And how she goes like, oh, that guy probably is hoping that I never come back. I was like, this guy is taking care of your shop. How about her fashion? She goes,
that really disturbed me.
She goes into
I think that's why I
detail
didn't relate with her.
too. Like, her fashion was terrible. But well, you know what? She's like,
She called
she
herself
was like cultural
hippie chic, right?
Okay, fine, whatever. Her, like, okay, that's a look, fine. But when she's trying to make her guy look, like, hot with, like, a shiny shirt, and I was like, ew, 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 ew.
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up, because in a lot of the books that I love reading, these, like, urban fantasy romance novels, I don't know why the authors love putting the main love interest, which is usually a bad guy, in shiny, sheer, see-through shirts. It is gross and disturbing. So I already trained myself to ignore it and put on my own outfit. I'm like, no, not sexy. It's totally gross.
Yeah, I watch out.
So
Watch out.
Sorry,
his. Oh, okay.
I get it. So
I'm
glad you mentioned that.
So
You know what?
fashion.
That should be another segment. Fashion boo-boos.
That's true. Yeah, but like, and she's like, oh, and he would wear these like fancy suits, and she would like throw around some brands and whatever. And I was like, oh my god, this is just as lazy as everything else in the book.
Yes,
it's not really adding anything. It's this book was just like scatterbrained. The characters were like that. The plot was like that. It was just.
It shouldn't matter, but her hippie chic outfits, I hated them too. Like these big ass long skirts with peasant blouses. No, I could totally picture it, and it's horrible and unflattering.
So, anyway. So, sorry, Aguirre, we would not recommend your book. It was...
Not this one.
Not this one. Keep posted. We will tell you to other books to steer clear of and books that you should definitely check out.
Also, I wanted to mention that I have a heart shirt, and she has
patches!
So yeah, we don't usually match on purpose. No, most of the time we match on purpose, but this wasn't on purpose.
So don't forget, write us at books@dapperanimals.com and check out dapperanimals.com as well.
See ya!
Bye.